The IRS sent my tax return back yet again. They do it all of the time. I guess it was because of my response to the question, list all dependents. I replied 12 million illegal immigrants, 3 million crackheads, 42 million unemployable people on food stamps, 2 million people in over 243 prisons, and 535 fools in the U.S. House and Senate. Apparently that was not an acceptable answer. Okay, Hillary Clinton, she has a lot of good quotes, you know, good and dumb. She just keeps on being herself every day, and here's one that'll just stop you. Get a pen out and write this one down. Arming more people to stop mass shootings is illogical and offensive. Really? Okay then. I mean, there are no words. Actually, there's a lot of words to describe Hillary Clinton and what she's trying to say. It's okay if I have protection, but you can't because you're just a stupid little person and I'm an important person. So now we're trying to decide who's important and who isn't. So whenever you decide you want to run for office and be a politician, you get to be protected. But if you're just a regular humanoid, not so much. Oh boy, people like her, that's the left. Let's all be equal as long as I have more. That ain't the way it should be, but that's the way it's always going to be. And it's always about guns. We get tired of talking about guns, but you know what? 90% of all the press these days is about guns, because when you're talking from the left, you got to take guns away from the citizenry, because that takes them down a notch, because you still have guns and then you're really in charge. You can't have it so a citizen is in a position to defend his rights, her rights. And that's happening right now in America. It's a big task, but they think they can do it. There's 350 million guns, but we can do it. All we got to do is have a few more dead school kids, and it's all going to be good. And we'll parade out the little blonde, blue-eyed girls and say, see, she survived. Take the guns away from everybody in Texas and every place else. I mean, you know, where's the sanity? It ain't there. It ain't there. Where's there? Where all the politicians gather around. Some of them, fortunately, they get it. They get the message. They got it. They got it. But the guys in charge, you know, those left-wing guys, oh boy, I could go on and on. Something has to be done. Trump, maybe he's the guy to do it. We'll talk about him in a second. I'll do it right now talking about him. He carries a gun. He does get it. He knows about guns and everything else, and I'm going to vote for him, and you should too. But there's another reason to vote for him, just in case you didn't want to. That would be his wife. She's kind of pretty. Hey, common sense, don't you know? Chicago has, up to date, from January 1 to today, they've had 2,349 shootings, and that's only in a 10-month period, and that's one person shot every 3 hours. And that's where the president is from, and guns there are more regulated than anywhere else in America, gun control. How's it working, do you think? Y'all come back tomorrow, we're going to have more for you. Gun talk and talk just from the right for you. See ya.